Alright, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Doing good. I feel good. I'm feeling real good lately. I don't think that's gonna change. Ever. Matter of fact, I know it's not gonna change. I'm in a good spot. A real good spot. But, I wanna hop on right quick and go ahead and just give y'all my opinion on Kanye. I know y'all been waiting for it. So, but, long story short, bro, not even, fuck that, I got time. That nigga's right. Y'all just not listening. Y'all listening with your emotions. And that was your logic. He said 400 years. Chattel slavery started in the 1600s. 400 years would bring that to the present day, like today. He's saying right now we are mentally enslaved by the media. We're mentally enslaved by corporations, by one another. By the people sitting right next to us. We keep each other in chains. We keep each other in bondage. That's what he's saying. He's not saying that the people who are ancestors, the people who got beat, the people who got sold. He's not saying that they chose that fucking life. Come on, dog. Think about that. You really believe that's what this man thinks. And as far as him collaborating with Donald Trump, if you do your history, if you knew anything about the situation at all, you would know that Kanye West and Donald Trump were actually friends long before this was even the thing, long before he was president, long before any of that shit. Side note, Donald Trump said years ago in an interview that he would run for president. He would run under the Republican Party because they're racist, they're stupid in no uncertain terms. That's what he said. And he told y'all what he was going to do. And he did it. Like, he's not just some blabbering idiot. Like, he's not just some guy who's like, you know what, I'm going to just let you do your own research. I'm not going to get too far on that. But back to Kanye. Like, if y'all really listen to this, if you watch the whole interview instead of just these little snippets that they cut out and Van Lathan, like, whatever, if you actually listen to that shit and, like, observe it and take that shit in, listen with your heart, listen with your conscience, like, you'll realize he was talking some real shit. You realize Kanye always been on some real shit. Kanye is woke, as I like to say. Like, I hate that term, but the nigga's right. Period. Like, right now, everybody wants to be divided. Everybody wants to be angry, but y'all don't realize that y'all are two different wings of the same bird. Y'all are tearing the bird apart. Like, that shit is stupid. Like, you see war, and you see, like, true warfare on the news. But we're at home fighting a psychological war, and most people are unaware of it. And that's what Kanye is trying to make y'all realize. He's trying to make y'all understand that, like, nigga, you're under attack. And not even just nigga, everybody. At this point, everybody's under attack. And he wants you to free your mind. He wants you to realize that you have the power, you have the choice to fight back. And you don't have to fight back physically. You don't have to obviously be out here in the streets robbing, killing, looting, you know, doing wild shit to fucking, like, politicians and stuff like that. Like, that's wild. What you need to be out here doing is spreading love. You need to be out here spreading positivity. You need to be out here working on your craft, finding something that you love to do so that you're not focused on the negativity around you. Because what you don't realize is that you think that your energy doesn't count. With voting is different. When you vote, that shit actually doesn't count. It doesn't matter because this shit is fake. But when it comes to other stuff, when it comes to your energy and, like, the grand scheme of things, when it comes to what you put out, you obviously gonna get that back. Karma does not miss. Karma, much like pussy, is undefeated. it doesn't lose. And it doesn't forget. So with that being said, if you're contributing good karma to yourself, if you put in good karma into the air, good karma into the energy, anybody that comes into your airspace is going to be impacted by that. Like, you might think it doesn't matter. You might think, oh, I can be upset today. Like, no, you can't, because you don't know who you're going to affect negatively by being upset that day. Oh, shit. Motherfucking cat. But yeah, you don't know who you're going to affect negatively because you decided to be upset, because you decided to take something that you were dealing with out on somebody else. And, that's a different story, obviously. That's a different tangent. But back to what I was saying, like, we just got to spread love, spread joy, be what you're meant to be. You're a human being. You're a being of pure light, a being of pure energy, a being of pure radiance. And you're pure power, nothing but power. And whatever you decide to put that power towards, whatever you decide to put that energy that you are 100% made of, you will 100% get back. And that's just how things work. You might not see it immediately. You might not get it as soon as you want it. But it's always going to be on time, because that's just how karma works. Like I said, she don't miss. She does not miss. And she's fair. That's the best part about her. She's fair. Good or bad. If you choose to use those terms, like, she's fair. She always gives you what you deserve. So if you work hard to be a part of the solution, but being of pure energy, you're always in motion. So if you think that you're not doing anything at all, if you think that you're not being involved, is okay. You think that's a positive thing, hands off, out of sight, out of mind, laissez-faire, whatever you want to call it, you're part of the problem. You're just as bad as the people perpetrating. You're guilty by association because you're aware. The more you hear about stuff, the more you know about stuff, and choose not to do anything, then you become part of the problem, since you are energy, and everything is energy, and you're a part of everything. So when Kanye West is saying, we should be spreading love, that's what you should be focused on. That's what the media is not going to tell you about. That's what they're not going to focus on, because they don't want you to have peace. They don't want you to have love. Like, imagine if everybody was walking around like Kanye West was in these interviews and these recent videos, hugging random people. Like, bruh, imagine if everybody was like that. You can't, because subconsciously you like those problems. Like, your ego is always seeking for something to work on or fix, when in reality there's nothing wrong. Ever. As long as you're breathing, as long as you can move forward, there's nothing wrong. So, better yet, let me say this. There might not be nothing wrong, but you have everything you need. Otherwise, you would have more. And if you see that there's something wrong, understand that you have everything that you need to turn that wrong into a right. But listen to Kanye, bro. Y'all been listening to him this long. Why you want to stop now? Now that all of a sudden they start spreading positivity, y'all gonna throw this man under the bus? That's crazy. And at this point, I don't even think this is a publicity stunt. Like, I think this is real. I think this is legitimate, because I think it's people out here living just like that. I think it's people out here living and who feel just like Kanye does. I feel like Kanye does. Like, the more love you give, the more love you'll receive. The more you become. Love is currency. Love is currency. And people pay money based on how much they love you. So that's a little nugget. You can take that where you want to go with it, but you can have that one. Yeah, I'm out of here. Peace.